They mentioned that people and media around us just keep talking about success all the time, and success is always overrated. But seldom people talk about the failures and what exactly go behind the brand. I mean, you saw the brand AV and you might see, oh, this guy is so successful. They've got so many retail outlets and penetration in US, UK, and the number of the large factories that we have. But people seldom realize that what has actually gone behind the brand. And I strongly believe that these failures need to be celebrated more than the success. And that makes us more stronger and resilient and teaches us the most important lesson of the life, that success is truly the outcome of several failures. Our industry is evolving, and so are the job opportunities. Whether you choose to work as a gemologist, a diamond grader, a designer, a diamond buyer, or in your own family-owned businesses, or for example, even trading on platforms like RepNet, the possibilities are endless, and there is something for everyone. And let's not just forget the global nature of this industry, where the opportunities are not just limited to India. But beyond these job prospects, I would urge you all to find your own passion. Seek out opportunities that align with your interest and the values. But I can assure you that the natural diamond shall always remain the symbol of love and shall never lose its shine. Now, talking about the current markets and the opportunities that are within the markets. So recently I got a very good time to spend with Mr. Martin Rappaport. He gave a beautiful insight about the current diamond situations, and as the statistics that he shared, which I'm quoting right now, is that 2025 onwards we are very bullish about the natural diamond trades. Maybe he said that 2024 we might yet see some 5 to 8% corrections in the Rappaport pricing, but going forward, he said the hard fact that the natural diamond supply is depleting by the day. So you'll be surprised that I guess I'm sure everybody will be knowing that 2020 the Argyle mines, the most famous mines, Argyle mines, they shut down its operation. So after extracting nearly 865 million carats of rough diamonds and 37 years of its operation, Argyle Mines had to shut its operation just because the rough diamond supply is depleting. And as per the data, by 2050, the natural diamond demand shall be more than 300 million carats, but the rough diamond which will be coming out of mines will be less than 100 million carats. Alright, hello everybody. How are you all doing, huh? So I guess you saw entirely all my entire full family is covered in that video. At GIA, I'm sure you only have not gained the theoretical knowledge, but also the practical expertise that sets you apart in this competitive world. Friends, today marks the most significant milestone in your journey. And what you are receiving is just not the certificate, but are stepping into the world of infinite possibilities, combined with knowledge, wisdom, and guidance from the GIA faculty. So I'm sure that all of us here will have their own stories and struggle to share, like the way I have my own story and struggle to share. So which brings to the first topic of mine, which I have selected for today, is the art of storytelling. This is going to be helpful for you all, whichever way you look at it, in the professional life, in the personal life. So the art of storytelling is making stories from the true incidences and the facts of life. We're just weaving them with some beautiful words and presenting them in the most conviction, with conviction, and that's the art of great storytelling. It's the most powerful way to influence our minds and behavior, and it's a great marketing and leadership tool too. So anything which is said as a story makes it very memorable. The story that connects to us all, the story that brings us all together over here, which I truly believe in, and I would like to share the story about diamonds. So that story would go like this. So what I believe that what we are selling is just not a product, it's just not a commodity. So one line which we keep hearing all the time, and which is probably one of the ringtones, the famous ringtones for all over diamond industry, the diamond is forever. We keep hearing this, Hira hai sada ke liye. So to me, this is just not a statement, it's just not any tagline. This line holds the fundamental truth that why we all are here. It says that this diamond, Hira hai sada ke liye, it says the diamond has been here with us from ever and ever. Like the oldest diamond which was known to mankind is nearly 100 crore years old. Diamond is a miracle and a gift to this mother nature to express the most simple and the most important emotion of two human beings, which we call love. And why we choose a diamond is just not because the diamond is old, but because it is permanent, and hence our love for the other person is permanent. It is symbol of love and celebration of womanhood. So whatever be the shape, size, quality of our diamond, we all should know that these miracles are even older than the Mount Everest. And the fact that we all can touch, feel, and most importantly for all of us, we all can make a living out of this is just truly amazing. So it is very important to remind ourselves that what business exactly do we do, and what exactly do we sell or grade? Is it just like D, E, F, G, D to J colors, just the 4 C's, fancies, rounds, single stone solitaires? I request each one of you to think about this and come up with your own story. In our business, what we sell is not just the carbon stones. What we actually sell is an emotion of trust and love, and the inherent value of diamond, which is being forever constant. So this is how we just create stories, and which becomes a part of something in a more convincing way. And I request you all over here to come up with your own story, be it for your personal life, be it for your professional life. Jot down your experiences, the facts of your life, the actual data, and come up with your own story and just keep getting better at it. Okay, now I would like to take a brief moment and introduce myself. You've already seen our brand AV. So I rate my life as someone who's always been at the right place at the right time. And I've been blessed with ample opportunities and success in my life. And of course, a lot of moments of failures and frustration too. So talking about failures, I just remember a recent event which I got to attend. I guess the name of the event was 40 Under 40. This event was, I don't know if any of you have attended this event. It was just held by World Gold Council last month. And when I got to hear some legendary speakers, the success behind Carrot Lane, whom I'm following since last almost 2 decades now. Mithun Sacheti, the success behind Carrot Lane. And one more leader I got to hear, which was not from our industry, Siddharth Shah, the legendary guy behind the success of Farm Easy. So I was deeply touched and by the humble and candid speech. They mentioned that people and media around us just keep talking about success all the time, and success is always overrated. But seldom people talk about the failures and what exactly go behind the brand. I mean, you saw the brand AV and you might see, oh, this guy is so successful. They've got so many retail outlets and penetration in US, UK, and the number of the large factories that we have. But people seldom realize that what has actually gone behind the brand. And I strongly believe that these failures need to be celebrated more than the success. And that makes us more stronger and resilient and teaches us the most important lesson of the life, that success is truly the outcome of several failures. So guys, I'm the second generation in this business, carrying forward the legacy which was started by my father, R.R. Manek. And I've learned really great life attributes and life skills from my father. And with his 22 years of long job with Mafatlals, my father has started the diamond business with nearly no capital, and it's just corner of our home. My actual journey began in 2001 when I was in the first year student of commerce in the R.A. Podar College. I started learning the manufacturing side of the diamond jewelry. And by the time my college got over, I was ready to embark on my own journey of self-discovery. So by the time my college was over, I had actually mastered all the production side of the jewelry business. And then my interest drew towards more of trading of loose parcels and solitaires. That's what my dad used to do all the time, traveling to Navsari, Surat, and buying loose parcels and trading it. So my interest drew more towards seeing on the trading part of the diamonds. And there I truly learned the most important trade secret of our industry, which I yet truly believe in, that we make more money when we do our purchases. The money is made when we purchase the diamond and not when we sell the diamond. So this is typically for the B2B trades, for the wholesale side of a business, that the real money in the diamond business, because diamond is all about demand and supply. There is no fixed pricing like gold. It's not a commodity. So I guess the real money is actually made when the purchases are made and not during the sale. So with the passage of time, seeing how the retail industry was evolving, I realized the real money was in the B2C. And my dad was always in the B2B side of the trade. And we realized that the way the retailing is evolving, the way the online was going through, B2C was the way to go. We identified a few markets where there was no organized retailing. Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore were quite, even at that time, quite saturated, and it was very difficult to make our own mark with the limited capital that we come in with. So firstly, we identified few markets where there was no organized retailing back then. And I yet remember that 2003, one of the data published, the government data was published where it reflected that Goa as a state had the highest number of per capita income and the fixed deposits. Even if you go back then, 2003 data, you'll realize Goa has the highest number of per capita income. So we decided to catch hold of that market. It was a virgin market. Hardly any organized retailing was there back then. So we started networking with the help of few friends. And we adopted a strategy of doing exhibitions and shows there. So I still remember that was one of the most challenging, toughest, but the most fun-loving part of our journey, where we did almost 50 to 70 private shows back and forth from Bombay to Goa, and almost in a span of 1.5 2 years, more than 50 to 70 shows we have done, and made an excellent base of clientele over there. Then 2004, as you saw in our brand AV, we opened our first store in Panjim in Goa, just a diamond jewelry store. Back then, 1,500 square foot of diamond jewelry in 2004 was a big thing for Goa. And then the second came in 2008 in Margaon. The third of the store came in Kandolim in 2012. And I can proudly say that currently, in spite of all the big chain stores and the brand presence in Goa, I mean, last 5, 7, 8 years, we have seen Tanishq, almost all the big brands. Kalyan is going to come in the coming 2 years. So in spite of all the big brands, our brand presence in Goa is so strong that we are yet rated as #1 retail outlet in diamond jewelry, and we are holding this position since last 2 decades. Even if you try to browse and Google it, Goa, diamonds, jewelry, you'll see Manek Gem always on the top. So once the Goa store, the Panjim store was on the auto mode, I started looking towards the international markets, the Dubai and mainly the US market. And I wanted to repeat the success story of Goa, doing private shows, exhibitions, making the clientele base, and then opening a retail outlets there. So, but the US markets I found was little very tricky. It was very organized, very corporate types, unlike anything that we do in India. Back then, I was stunned at the way business is done over there. So, in order to really understand the US markets in depth, I decided to take up a job there. And that was the first job of my career and that was the first and the last job of my career. So I decided to take up a job there. And here, I guess I've shared with Miss Manisha, or I guess that I owe a big thank you to GIA, because back then, GIA used to organize career fairs in New York, in LA. And so one of the career fairs in New York, I'd been there. And I was lucky enough to find a job as a diamond buyer in one of the very big jewelry manufacturing company called Mendelssohn and Associates. So I really owe a big gratitude to GI for this. So the idea is being just a graduate student and finding an American company, getting a job there, and they applied for my work permit as well. It was really surprising for all the friends and families around. So the point I'm trying to make here is that luck will only favor those who are very well prepared in life. I guess I can go to the next slide. Yeah, there it is. So luck will only favor those who are well prepared in their life. And if one acquires the right amount of skill sets and has passion to accelerate, then I'm sure timing will always be on your side. So after gaining 2 years of job experience, I came back to India. Mumbai has always been my hometown. So was keen on setting up retail store. And again, the same success story of Goa had given us the base, how to make a first set of 100, 200 clienteles and thereby go and open a retail outlet. We adopted the same formula. We started doing shows in and around Mumbai. We did several shows in Thane, Vashi, Mulund, participated in the public jewelry shows which used to be there during those times. And finally, after creating a very good base of clientele in 2012, we opened our first boutique store in Prabhadevi. And then recently in 2018, which is again my baby, and I'm really proud of it, that we opened our online portal, diamondsfoyu.com. The diamondsfoyu.com, of course, it's not a recent portal. We had started back then in 2010 after seeing the success of Carrot Lane and Bluestone, and I was really charged up back then, was young, and we really burned a lot of cash then. No, so we started back then, 2012. We started marketing in US and Canada. We also generated really good amount of revenues, very good amount of sales, but then we are brought up as that the Banya Buddhi, where we were not. It was not a valuation game for us. Anything which does not make profit, does not make money, we cannot sustain it longer. So 3-4 years we give a lot of efforts, we burn a lot of money. Again, I went slow on that, consolidated the entire diamond business. And again, 2018, we again launched the same website, diamondsfoyu.com. But this time it was launched more for our existing clientele rather than targeting fresh client, generating the fresh traffic. It is now more targeted to the already existing clientele, and whereby we are really happy to multiply and give service our existing clientele. So now, let me speak something about the current diamond markets and what opportunities. I guess this will be really interesting for you all as the fresh budding graduates and looking out for great career opportunities. So diamond industry in India is not just about commerce. It's about the legacy, the heritage, the craftsmanship, and many, as I saw that many are already from the existing diamond jewelry trade and already family-owned businesses. They would really truly believe this, that it's about the legacy, the heritage and the craftsmanship and the passion which is passed through generations. Our industry is evolving, and so are the job opportunities. Whether you choose to work as a gemologist, a diamond grader, a designer, a diamond buyer, or in your own family-owned businesses, or for example, even trading on platforms like RepNet, the possibilities are endless, and there is something for everyone. And let's not just forget the global nature of this industry, where the opportunities are not just limited to India. But beyond these job prospects, I would urge you all to find your own passion. Seek out opportunities that align with your interest and the values. So I'm sure the past few years have been a roller coaster ride for the natural diamond markets, to the extent that people, even including my father, who have given their entire life to this industry, were shaken up because of the growing demand and sales of the lab-grown diamonds. I personally believe that the fundamental fact of natural diamonds, its rarity, its ageless characteristics, that goes to suggest that the man-made diamond industry can never sustain the test of times. And that's what I'm seeing it happening. I'm already seeing a major shift back in the manufacturing and the trading side, and even the LGD sales in the last few quarters of US and China has been really sluggish. So no doubt I've got nothing against the LGD diamonds, but no doubt the LGD shall definitely find its own market share as fashion jewelry brands. But I can assure you that the natural diamond shall always remain the symbol of love and shall never lose its shine. Now, talking about the current markets and the opportunities that are within the markets. So recently I got a very good time to spend with Mr. Martin Rappaport. This event was a roundtable conference event just a month back. It was organized, and I was lucky enough to get invited in that event. And he gave a beautiful insight about the current diamond situations, and as the statistics that he shared, which I'm quoting right now, is that 2025 onwards we are very bullish about the natural diamond trades. Maybe say that 2024 we might yet see some 5 to 8% corrections in the Rappaport pricing, but going forward, he said the hard fact that the natural diamond supply is depleting by the day. So you'll be surprised that I guess I'm sure everybody will be knowing that 2020 the Argyle mines, the most famous mines, Argyle mines, they shut down its operation. So after extracting nearly 865 million carats of rough diamonds and 37 years of its operation, Argyle Mines had to shut its operation just because the rough diamond supply is depleting. And as per the data, by 2050, the natural diamond demand shall be more than 300 million carats, but the rough diamond which will be coming out of mines will be less than 100 million carats. So by going forward, we anticipate a decent price surge and also the demand surge in the mined natural diamonds. Also I hear that the DBS is investing nearly $20 million in the natural diamond markets by the campaign called Seize the Day, I'm sure you must have seen the videos of Seize the Day. It is marketed mostly in US, in China, in Japan. It's going very big, and they are wanting to make it as big as the Diamond Forever campaign. So that was about the diamond opportunities. Anyone who has got any questions, first I was thinking after every session I will take some Q&A, and if people have any questions I can answer there and there. But then seeing the way I guess everybody is trying to be so attentive, I don't want to break the silence of this, and just move ahead, and just if anybody has any questions you can just keep in mind, and I'll be happy to answer after this. So this is one of my favorite subjects, because I've been a part of the retail and online business since last 14 years. Retail has seen a major transformation. So if we look at how the markets were before 15 years, the majority of the jewelry buying was happening in the bridal sector. But now the expression of womanhood is changing. So when I talk to a young, confident woman who's walking in our store, we will learn that today's woman is highly multifaceted. So what I mean by multifaceted is like, morning they might drop their kids to school, they take care of their home too. Maybe they are doing their 9-to-5 jobs, or they are in their own family-owned businesses. And even in the evening, they don't mind coming back and sipping a glass of wine, But how they accessorize themselves, how the woman is reflecting upon themselves is changing. And diamonds are playing a very important role in this. So the point I'm trying to make is, it's there. The biggest segment of purchase today, where the main growth is seen, is the self-purchase. So gone are the days. Since we have got 5 retail outlets, one in Dubai, Goa and Mumbai. So from the experience of the last 10 years, we see gone are the days when people used to drive their sales and during the festive season, during the marriage season, but now the biggest point of sale is the self-purchase, and that's we are targeting our social media activities and driving the traffic there. The major shift we have seen how we use our online and social media presence. So statistics suggest that currently 12% of the in-store sales, the 12% of the offline sales happen because of the online presence. And going forward, this offline sales is going to go to 25% just by using the social media actively. So knowing about this, we changed our website also, which I already mentioned, diamondsforyou.com. Instead of targeting the mass market and spending lakhs on the SEO activities and driving fresh traffic, now we are focusing more on the current base of our customers. The main challenge that I see the retail industry is facing in the recent times, I've come across this a lot, and I've been hearing in many of the seminars and workshops that we in India are selling diamond as a commodity, and we are in the business of luxury. I guess many of you are coming from tier 2, tier 3 cities also, and we forget to understand that diamond is actually a most premium segment of business. I mean, I rate this even about the aspirations of buying a car or a home, or I rate it's a highest level of luxury, and we should all believe in that we are not selling a commodity. And by giving breakdowns of diamond, gold, and making the orthodox mindset that we have, though I am also coming from the similar background, but yes, we are trying to change. The way the world is evolving, we are also evolving. So we should just realize why a top brand like Tanishq or Carrot Lane, they charge 1,25,000 rupees for a IJSI quality of diamonds, and yet it is the most trusted and the most valued brand. So we need to learn from and adopt some of the learning from the Western world. We can also make better profits than what we are currently making by positioning ourselves correctly. Gone are the days when jewelry retailing was just about showcasing the exquisite pieces. The industry is embracing digital innovation to enhance the retail experience and meet the evolving demand of the consumers. Innovation is not just limited to online stores, but even the traditional mom and pops, the brick and mortar stores, are evolving to offer interactive experiences that go beyond the showcasing of products. Even the analysis based on artificial intelligence is becoming a reality. We all should accept that what has worked in the past may not work in the future. The need of the hour is to think fresh, try new methods, make small changes. Retailers have to evolve in their methods. Helping the consumer is more important than rather confusing the customer. Data is the real king, and application of data in real time is very important. So showing designs after designs, trays after trays is becoming a past history now, and going forward, digital is the way to engage new customers and even reduce a lot of our inventory cost. So innovation is the driving force behind the transformation of the diamond industry. Now, I'm almost at the end of my speech. So This is the last part which I would like to focus on, which I myself, as I said, that GI, I've been part of GI Alumni Meets also in US, in the JCK show also. Just last time I was there, a part of the Alumni Meet. And so the job I got in back in USA was because of the career fairs which are organized by GI. So I would just like to lay the last emphasis on the power of networking. So I'm sure some of you have done a 6 weeks course or a 12 weeks course, but so quite a time has passed, and I guarantee you guys all have taken a great decision in your life by doing this course at GIA. And today you all are far more prepared to give the job interviews at the companies of your dreams, much better informed in taking decisions in your family-owned businesses. And each one of you has much better reserve of diamond knowledge. I'm sure many of you have made good friends and network within your own class. And today as you all walk as alumni of this great institute, trust me, this shall go a very long way in building your own job prospects and your businesses. So from now on, I am the GIA Diamond graduate or a gemologist or a designer, a GIA Diamond certified will be the first line of your introduction wherever you go in this world. Every single person is an inspiration to each other, and someone from this batch can be your next boss, your colleague, or even your partner. But remember, success doesn't come overnight. It requires patience, resilience, and willingness to learn both from success and failures. Well, may your journey ahead be filled with success, fulfillment, endless opportunities. The world is yours for taking, and congratulations once again to all the graduates.